We're here with Joe Thomson today. This is my grandfather. Call him Papa. And he's going to tell us a little bit about himself and how mass communication kind of related to him as he was growing up and as he grew up as kind of through his childhood and through his adult ages. So, Papa?
Hello, as Brandon said, my name's Joe Thomson. I was born September 26, 1951. I was the next to the youngest of 7 children. My dad was a farmer. I was raised in a country on a farm all my life. And farming's about all I knew.
Alright. What was your favorite TV show as a kid growing up?
As a child growing up, favorite TV show I'd have to say was probably Howdy Doody. Didn't get to see it a lot. We didn't own a TV. We got to see it at my grandmother's that lived across the field every now and then on Saturday. So Howdy Doody was my favorite TV show.
And how much was a newspaper?
Probably when I first remember buying newspapers, used to get a Sunday paper coming from church, and I'd say it was probably 15 cents was a Sunday paper back in 1958, 59 would probably be the best I can remember.
Now I know you didn't probably have a phone growing up, so how did y'all keep up with each other or get to know about news and stuff like that?
We didn't have a phone till I was 13 years old, and I remember younger, before I started to school, a lot of the news came from my brothers and sisters that was older than me that went to school and come home telling, and back then neighbors visited a whole lot, and we had aunts and uncles lived close to us, and sort of person-to-person news. We didn't have phone, we didn't get a newspaper, and I guess our communication was mostly from mouth to mouth, from neighbors and friends.
Now, I know you like to drive fast and with your car and everything. Do you have an 8-track in your car?
I had an 8-track in a 1968 Camaro. I was dating my wife now. We used to love to listen to Roy Orbison singing Pretty Woman. That was about 1970, 71, somewhere along in there.
So how did the 8-track, how did it work? Like, it just...
8-track was just a big disc that you of course had your 8-track mounted in your car, and it was just a big disc about 8 inches long, an inch thick, and you slid it in and punched buttons, and the disc had several songs on it, and of course couldn't afford a lot of discs, so we generally play them till we wore them out.
What about radio? What was your kind of station that you listened to growing up?
I guess I'd have to say Grand Ole Opry. We would gather around the radio on Saturday nights and listen to the Grand Ole Opry. We'd pop popcorn in an open fireplace, and all 9 of us, my mother and dad and the 7 brothers and sisters, and eat popcorn and listen to the Grand Ole Opry. And the best I remember, that was only on Saturday afternoon, Saturday night.
Well, we appreciate you asking, getting me to ask a few questions about you, and just thank you for doing it.
You're welcome.
Hit that red button.